Violation, like on the podcast right now. Violated by Noah. Damn. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Crash Course on Nothing podcast. Happy you came here and clicked on this episode. Today, I'm joined by a new guest. I'd love to welcome Jordan. So, how are you doing, my guy?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
And behind the camera, as always, no introduction needed. Noah Loy. Shout out.
Hit the copy.
Shout out. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, Jordan. Last time we spoke, I think about 2 months ago, you were looking for an internship. Your life was going good, actually. We were both locking in. I was thinking about what we wanted to do for the summer. And I remember having a question with you about, um, who you look up to. And you told me your grandfather,
Oh, that's crazy. It's a long time ago.
right?
Yeah, it's crazy. You remember
Um, and it's like, what's one thing you've learned from him, I guess, that you'd love to share out there and tell people about?
that? What the class I'd like to share?
Yeah, maybe I'll talk like
Yeah,
you can
I'll take
you
an
can
instant.
yeah.
I'd say, you know, it's they say like talent beats hard work sometimes, but
Yeah.
really, my grandfather is the embodiment of like hard work can beat talent. Like even when you come from nothing, you can really still make it out. I know, he might be 85 plus now, but he was still hustling coming from a place of poverty. So that's kind of the values that kind of not that I look up to. I don't look up to
Yeah.
poverty, but it definitely taught me some sort of hustle mentality, right? Just keep working because my family's on business.
Yeah.
So we all just grind and try to get the money up.
Mm. And you said something important, I think, hustle mentality. What do you think is the misconception about hustle mentality nowadays? I think it's being used randomly. Like, do you think people really mean it nowadays? I think it's just used randomly like that, like a hustle mentality, and I think the way it's used is also misrepresented. Like it can be toxic. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think
What are your thoughts?
I definitely think that it is misused. How it's misused, I'll come back to in a second. Definitely, I live by like a work hard, play hard type of mindset because you should be able to get your stuff done and you should be able to enjoy like
Yeah.
the different facets of life, right? But in terms of the hustle mentality, yeah, because of these big influencers, it can get very, um, it can have a negative connotation to it, honestly.
It can be really hectic. I think it's at times it's like you build those expectations in your head. You don't really know where to start, where to go, and then you're pressured by these thoughts of others
Yeah,
that are not even yours.
yeah, definitely. Like external factors can definitely just be down on you, and it can become very overwhelming. Then people kind of develop like these mental health like illnesses, right? So it's like that could be kind of a byproduct of that.
So I think, do you believe that there's some sort of balance a human being should reach, or we should go to extremes? What are
I think it's very different person to person. Some people have higher tolerance
Mhm.
for kind of working, and then other people, I think having a very good balance is more preferred. I myself would rather have a balance, a balanced lifestyle. I mean, how
Yeah.
about you?
For me, I believe I am a type of person who can only focus at one thing at a time, one thing at a time. And I feel if I put my energy into one thing truthfully and pour my heart into it, then it will become successful. But I think if I'm spread away too thin, like if I'm all over the place, I overthink a lot. Anxiety starts tripping in. It doesn't end well for me. So
Yeah,
I
I
I
understand that.
I don't know. I've always been in these positions where I cannot spread myself too thin. I'm not a multitasker. If I have a goal or a passion of something and sort that I want to reach in life, if I make that my priority and I have like maybe nothing to fall back on, or even if I did, but just not make it my priority and make the number one goal my priority, I'll be good.
Yeah. Do you think people our age have a very hard time with prioritization these days, especially with university, social life,
Yeah.
trying to balance those different aspects?
Definitely. Like I think one of the issues nowadays is we don't know what we want.
Yo, literally,
We
a
don't know what we
hundred,
want.
100%. I mean, like you can apply that to relationships. You can apply that to
Yeah. Oh,
you can apply that to
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I need to ask Jordan So's love story, love
we
life.
we can apply that to like yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
academia, right? It's just like
I
yeah,
don't.
what the hell do we even want? Even job wise, like
Yeah. No. Lately,
looking
like
5 years in the future, it's gonna be so hard to figure out like what who knows what we're gonna be doing then.
I feel like people. I don't know. I don't know if I'm the right person to say this because I feel like just people are just chasing the crowd. Wherever they're going, I'm gonna do the same thing and I'm gonna do it. And it's like people are afraid to follow their own purpose.
Jeez, I mean,
It's like people are like,
I'm a follower too sometimes, you know. So, but
I
it's
know, no, we all fall, like I fall for that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people fall for that. I think I want to bring awareness to it. I think we're too caught up in what we what others are doing, and then we start diverging away from our purpose and then following them. One thing my dad taught me was, I think, I mean, my dad's very supportive. He's like, if you have a passion and you truly love it, I want to support you to the fullest. Go ahead and do it.
mhm.
But he's like, promise me you'll do something with it. Don't give up. Don't quit. A lot of people just want to quit. And I've been there. I wanted to quit. The hardest part is continuously going and then not seeing the results, but learning. I don't like. What is something you wanted to pursue, and maybe you're afraid of taking that leap of faith and pursuing fully?
Yeah. So like back when I was in high school, I played a lot of video games,
Okay.
like a ungodly amount of video games, like maybe 8 to 10 hours a day, which is like that's ill, man. It's like it's like what was I doing back then? But I played in a lot of different tournaments, and I was pretty high rank for some of these video games like Valorant and
Valorant is
League.
so popular here, bro. Everybody plays Valorant.
It's
Damn,
it's such a among the Asians, it's kind of crazy.
bro.
Like,
Like the amount of conversations I see
so,
my friends talk about, like, oh my god, bro, Valorant, you don't know what's happening. I'm like, bro, what is happening?
yeah, so I played that at a close to higher level. I mean, I was Immortal 3. I didn't hit the top level, which is Radiant.
What is a Radiant?
Radiant is like the highest level, and it's just like because of that is like where there's no future in here. I also play League. I know there's people will laugh at that, and there'll be some assumptions at that. But
League, bro.
low key, that takes so much of your time. It's just
Yeah,
like it really just um playing it really relieves you of like what's going on around you because you're
yeah,
just so focused in the game. So yeah, I mean, league behavior and personalities, like, it can get very toxic. But I always was a laid back person. I just play the game, do my thing. I played for a while, but I couldn't play pro.
okay.
So like coming into university, I was like, why am I still playing video games? Like, there's no purpose to this. It's not
Mm,
even at this point. It's not out of enjoyment. It's out of like
mm.
spite because I couldn't do anything with it.
So, I mean, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people play video games and like they're successful as hell and they have a lot of money. Like today, actually, funny story. I did see Ninja, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people hate him. But
Saw Ninja on the streets.
no, 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 not. I didn't see him on the streets. I wish. I don't know, but he used to be like the big guy back in the day. Like, the guy that carried the gaming
Yeah, yeah,
industry. I
he was
think.
big on Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't want the gaming industry to come for me because I'm not really, but I feel like seeing him come on the Family Feud, was it, or
Oh yeah, yeah, he was
and
Family Feud. Yeah,
yeah, and he
he's
said
Steve
yeah,
Harvey.
yeah, he said
Yeah,
he makes $1 million a month.
yeah. I mean,
That is
if you think about it, like
that is
some of these
crazy.
big influencers, like let's say like Charlie D'Amelio and like
Yeah,
some of these
it's
other,
just
it's like
like
how like what value do they even bring to make the money? Like no offense, it's just like
yeah, no, it's just
it's
we're not we're obviously. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's pretty hard to be out there and dance.
yeah, it is it
Like
is okay. She was on really big shows.
and she did, but like I feel like yeah, a lot of people make money, and it's just like what is the value they're bringing,
Yeah, like that's
especially like that.
I always ask that question when people are doing anything. It's like, what value do you bring to the table?
And I'm trying, and the thing with me is I'm trying to bring value now to people. I've reevaluated a lot of the things that I've done in the past in terms of the podcast and stuff like that. Like every conversation we had was no hate to my younger self because I just wanted to try this. The more I've done it, the more I've learned who I am and what I want and how I want this podcast to go.
Sure, that's fine.
And
Just do a little rerun.
and that's exactly what's happening. And if I haven't started and I haven't tried, I wouldn't have known. That's why I feel like I urge people to chase their the love that like drives them, like that passion that makes them very happy. Like I think I used to get a lot of anxiety from recording because I wasn't being myself and I wasn't producing what I wanted to produce. So after that, I was like so anxious, bro. Like I was like not feeling good.
Yeah.
And like now I finish a podcast episode and I'm chilling. I don't even feel like anxiety.
Do you feel weird? I mean, if this was my anxiety when I was recording. When I hear my own voice, I'm like, yo, why do I sound more high pitched than I like look? You know, it's like the voice don't match the face
Oh my God,
sometimes.
bro. Trust me.
So bad.
Yeah, I don't know. So that is like that. I think that is for me like just doing something that is nice and something that you really like, and you don't have to be like successful at it. I think just having something nice to that you love and is special about you is nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, what's something that right now you're very passionate about other than podcasting? Like, what's the other?
genuinely just powerlifting.
Yeah,
Genuinely,
I can
very
see that.
passionate about it. I'm very
Yeah.
passionate. Like I wanted to quit, but then I saw potential. I was like, nah, I'm not quitting.
What made you pick up that bar? Yeah, you know, like initially, like before you even start
I was.
powerlifting, like what was that moment?
It leads to high school actually. I don't know if I really want to talk about this, but it's essentially like a small thing back in the day where I fought. Well, one of my friends used to be snitched on me or snitched on us to a girl, and it wasn't even a big deal. It was just some stupid thing, and the girl comes and sends me a text message. I will sue you. You're gonna have to pay 100,000 Saudi riyals or whatever.
Okay.
And I'm
Damn.
like, I laughed, man. So I was like, okay, buddy. And I just had a bad time in high school, I think.
It sounds like it, bro.
Bro, I just
Yeah,
had
I swear high
I
school's not that bad.
I wish I had a bad time, and
Shit.
then I just decided that summer to pick up the bar, bro, and start lifting. And then it came here, and I was skinny as shit.
Yeah, me too. I
And
was so skinny. Yeah.
I was skinny, and
Yeah.
I did not know anybody in first semester. Like I was studying God gym. That was my life, and I just focused on building myself. Discovered deadlifting, and now I'm a powerlifter. Short and simple story to why I now go to the gym. Shitty things happen. You go to the gym to improve yourself, and now you love it so much. And yeah, when did you go? Other
Yeah.
than being skinny in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it really started between like high school, like the senior year,
Yeah,
transitioning to university. I was like, yeah, I want to make these changes. I never got that glow up because like during COVID, your grade 11 and 12 year,
yeah,
you just kind of stayed home. And you usually those times are very pivotal. Like when you're changing your like appearance, like you're changing your style. And
yeah,
like, I never got that. So low key is looking a little funny back then. And I didn't really care about what people thought of me.
yeah,
I do to a certain degree. That's something we can tap on in a moment. But I was doing a lot of calisthenics. So I was very lean and I was running. I was jogging a lot around my neighborhood. So, from that, I was not gaining any muscle. And then in university, you see, I went to ultimate frisbee tryouts
yeah.
and I got bodied. Like this big boy, fully just bodied me when I got the frisbee. I was like, yo, this sucks, man.
You need to get big.
Yo, yeah, I was like,
It's time.
that
Lock in.
was my moment. It was like, yo, it's not fun in games anymore. We're in university. Like, if I don't make the change right now, when will I ever make the change? Right? And there are people around me, such as you, I can see that you guys are actively pursuing some gym goals, and it's kind of inspiring, right? Because it's like, oh,
Thank you, sir.
this guy is kind of on the same page as me,
Yeah.
and we're just trying to move up. Like
That's one of the reasons we bonded actually the first time we spoke, and
yeah, for sure.
you followed me on Instagram on my lifting account.
Yeah,
And
so
you're like,
such
yo,
a
bro,
strange-
I followed on your lifting account, bro. That's massive weight, bro.
It's a crazy way to just get to
Yeah.
know. So it's like, yo, what? my lifting page. That's not even like my main Instagram. Yeah. So from there, my friend Julian, who we both know, he really got me into the powerlifting scene. I'm not a competitive
Yeah.
lifter by any means, but I can lift pretty heavy for what my weight is. And there was a time where I was benching maybe like 4 times a week, which is like so ill. It's so ill. It's
Four
just
times?
yeah.
I go 4 times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 4 times.
I went four
For
times
powerlifting is
like
bro. 4 times for powerlifting is enough. Like there are longer programs. Like you can go
okay,
for
okay.
5.
Yeah,
Like
that's because you need to usually give your muscles a break.
you need, yeah, bro. Your
Like
body,
because you
your
like
body.
especially
What?
your chest and because
Your bones, like your bones need time to fucking heal, bro. Like they need time to like recover because especially your bones are being like crushed.
yeah. When I first started working out, I was sore for when I hit legs, I was sore for a week. Like, do you know how you know how bad that is?
I know.
And then for chest, I was still sore for like 3 days, and now I get sore for maybe one, like, and I barely get sore. Right? So it's like definitely these changes over time. If your past you didn't make those changes, then like, who are you in the future, right? So, you got to take the time in the moment to just kind of take a step back, kind of evaluate how things are
Yeah,
going, and then really just try to lock in and zone in on these things and have some discipline too, right?
and this
It's very
goes. I
tricky.
think one thing we can take is this goes to everything in life. I think lock in on a goal, lock in on something you want, be passionate about it, and just envision it, manifest it, go for it. By all means, like believe it, bro. You can do it. A lot of people can. You just have to believe in yourself enough and be delusional enough to make it work. Really. Delulu, because people will tell you you're stupid and people will tell you, nah, man, no chance. But these are the people that are not pursuing their goals either, right? And Alex Hermosi said, um, my friend Brandon and I love Alex Hermosi, bro, because he says some really inspirational
I know
stuff.
him. Yeah, he's a pretty wise guy.
And he said, in 100 years, everybody you know will die. It doesn't matter. Just do what you want, and that's what we're doing. But
Well, that's facts. So I kind of say that one too. It's just like, yeah, in 80 years I'll probably die. Like,
yeah, exactly.
why
Who
not just take
cares?
the risk now?
Who cares?
Like, get rejected,
Yeah, mess up,
mess up.
get up, and do it again.
Don't royally fuck up, but like
No,
just
like if you
but
mess up,
just
you mess up.
just make the mistakes that are ethically right.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah.
Last question to end it. How is Jordan So's love life? Next question. No comment.
We're cooking a little. We'll see.
Let him cook meme.
Yeah.
Insert right here. Oh, this is the one. Um, yeah. What is one last thing you want to say to the audience?
Thank you for having me today. I hope you guys kind of picked up on me and Yusuf's drive. Like, we really are passionate about the things that we're doing right now. But for Yusuf, whether it's powerlifting or podcasting, for me, I actually take a part in a lot of different things. So I'm still gonna
Yeah.
continue to just get on my grind.
I'd love to shout out Lambdas.
Yeah, my boys too. Just taking the steps to develop growth in people. And yeah,
Shout out.
that's what I'm about.
Shout out. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, take it easy. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.